Hey, what's up, guys? I'm BTC. I'm here on the Overwatch PTR checking out the brand new assault map, Horizon Lunar Colony. And I gotta tell you guys, this new map looks really, really good. I think it's probably one of the coolest looking maps that they've made, and I also really like the new design philosophy they're going with for these assault maps. So basically what I'm talking about is the older assault maps, Hanamura, Volskaya, and Temple of Anubis, have this really, really kind of restricted, choke point heavy kind of map style. And with this one, even though it's a 2 capture point assault map just like those, it's a lot more open, there are a lot more flanking routes, there's a lot more kind of verticality to the map. You know, you can have low ground and a lot of high ground positions and stuff. And it's not just for the defenders either. The attackers have a lot of really cool high ground options as well. So other characters that may not normally be as viable, like Widow or Hanzo or Junkrat or something like that, can actually do kind of okay in attack on this type of map as well. So anyways, I'm going to go through the whole map. We're going to check it out. I'm going to show you where the capture points are, some of the flanking routes, and also we'll see if we can find any of the little story Easter eggs, because there's supposed to be a whole bunch of story-related stuff in this map as well. So this is the attacker's spawn room, and as you can see, we got nice big planet Earth out there. These doors will actually open up even more as the map goes on. It doesn't really do anything, it just looks cool. Like the computer comes on and says, opening the doors, and then they open all the way, and you can see a little bit more, but there's nothing too special. We do have space Roombas. Those things are all around over here. And also, this thing right here, you can actually look into it if you're actually playing a character. I'm in spectator mode right now, but if you're actually playing a character, you can click on that and it will show you like the actual planet. Like it uses the telescope there, which is pretty neat. So again, this is the spawn room. Let's go over here to the left. This is just kind of like story stuff over here. We got a nice little view out the side here, some of those rovers and stuff. And then this is like a little training area for some of the gorillas. And then we got some pictures up here. I don't know exactly who these are. Oh, that's number 20. You know what? Hold on. There's actually a little chart over here. So 28 is Winston and 8 is Hammond. So those are the two that we're looking for in these pictures over here. So can't tell what the guy on the left is. This guy looks like he's 20, maybe 28. I don't know, probably 20. And then we've got a couple more kind of messing around over there in lab coats and stuff. And there's another one. That's 23. And then this one is off. And then that's 26. And that's, looks like 11, 15? I can't really tell. But you know what I noticed? That doesn't really look like a gorilla. It looks a little bit more like an orangutan to me. I mean, maybe it is a gorilla. Look at his hair, though. He's got like a little comb over thingy. All right, anyways. So we got a little station over here, and anything out the window? No. And we've got another little station over here. I've looked at these. I really can't see anything that interesting. There might be some hidden code in there or something, but I haven't really found it. We got radius, age, mass, all that other cool stuff. Gravity. So anyways, this is just kind of like a little mess around area. It's not really anything, you know, balance-wise with the map. So we do have a couple of exit points, though. So we've got this one right here, which will take you up and over to the left here. And then you can come down here and swing in through over here. And then through this little school area. I don't know... is anything on here? No, that's basically the same thing. Looks like we got... those remind me of like the little speak and spell things. Got a poster on the wall. Quick, someone decipher that. It's probably some new code for a hidden character. I think it means Doomfist is the next character. That's what I'm getting translated from that. Alright, what's over here? Nothing really great. And then we just have a closed off door over there. So let me show you something real quick. I know there's a lot over there. I'm going to get to that in a second. I just want to show you where the actual capture point is. So this right here is actually the capture point right here. So this little kind of gymnasium type place is where you need to capture. So keep that in mind because, like, look at all the different routes you can take to get here. So if we're starting over here, you've got that exit right there, you got that exit right there, you got the exit up on the top right there. So this is the spawn room, right? And then we can come over here. We got a nice little view out here. You can leave out here. And all this doesn't really matter because the defenders are not going to be camping here. So that doesn't matter. So a lot of this is just kind of fluff. This is like the commissary or something. So you got a little health pack. So you can kind of try to regroup there. But that's a little bit far away. And then on this side over here, we've got a little bit of another kind of side room with a large health pack. But again, you're not really going to be fighting over here because that's too close to the attacker spawn. And then we've got another side room over here where you can kind of flank around. So there's a lot of different like rooms and hallways and stuff that you can use as the attacker to keep yourself out of the line of fire, right? Like, I'm not even sure where you would defend if you're the defenders. I think you would probably try to defend right here. I think this is probably the most optimal situation. You just come up here and try to defend because you can hold it off, you know, anybody who's coming up through over here. This reminds me a little bit of Nubani, where you're holding the top right here. So you could kind of try to do that. But again, like, you've got this area over here, and then you can come in through here. And then there's the capture point right there. You can also go up and around over here. I mean, there's just so many different areas. And then this staircase right here, we'll get to that in a second here. And I want to show you real fast here. So this is one of the gorilla rooms. This is another one. And then this is Winston's room. This is from the animation. I think it was called Recall. And he looks outside of his room. Although, you know what? That actually looks like a different view. That is not the same view that we got in the animation. That is not the same view. Blizzard, you're messing up here. So then we got a little bit over here. Anything on here that I can read? No, it's just scribbles. All right, so this is kind of neat. This is the whole low grab thing. Now, I know a lot of people were really disappointed with the jump pad on, what is it, Oasis, right? They're really disappointed with the jump pad because it was pretty lackluster. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the low grab area isn't really that amazing either. So if you come out here, these doors would actually open. You can come to the low grab area, and this is it. This is the low grab area. This is the low grab area. It allows you to get up and over here and bypass the stairs. That's pretty much it. So if there's a defender that's holding the top of the stairs, you can go out the low grab area and you can come up over here and kind of flank a little bit. It's about it, guys. Unfortunately, the low grab is really, really difficult for game balance. It's you know, it's kind of a neat thing, but some characters are way too strong in low grab, and other characters are just complete garbage in low grab. So they couldn't have a very large area because it just would unbalance it. So this is basically just a little bit of a shortcut. When you're out here, you move a little bit slower, you jump a little bit higher. And that's about it. If you fall down there, you will die, by the way. Even though it doesn't look like it, you do die if you fall over there. We got a nice little view out there, though. That's pretty cool. So then, we're going to take a look back in here, and then we come over here, and again, this is the first capture point. And after you capture this, this room will open up. This is the attacker's second spawn room, and you've got all the different scientists right there, and Winston, not Monkey Winston, not Gorilla Winston, that's Dr. Harold Winston. His suit is gone, so it seems like he actually got away. As for the others, we don't know. They might be dead. When Winston is actually in this map, the character Winston, he says, you know, oh, the other gorillas must be somewhere else in the facility, so that's why they're not actually here when you're here. And we got a nice little view out there. All right, so now we're going to go over to the second capture point. And here, again, you've got a bunch of different options. So this area right here is kind of cut off. Like, you can't just go over here on the high ground. But there is an interesting spot right here. So if you are playing a character like Junkrat or Hanzo or Widow or something, you can try to defend right there. You got a nice little vantage right there. Unfortunately, you know, there is the walls that are in the way, so there's a lot of blind spots, so it's not perfect. And then when you're coming in here, you've got access through both of these. I think this is probably like the major kind of choke. But the problem is it's a little too close to the attacker's spawn, so this might not actually work. But once you come in here, again, you've got a whole bunch of different options. Look, you've got 1 right there, 2 right there, 3 right there, 4 right there. And then once you go, let's start with the left here. So you come over to the left, and then this is the capture point right here, this little pad right there. So you come over here to the left, right? And you've got the whole area. And if that's not working, you can come in here. That's a nice view right there. And you can swing around here. There's another large health pack. And then you can attack from this side of the point as well. And then let's head back a little bit. We're going to go into the next one, which is, let's go down. So you've got another little health pack right there. And then you've got another attack point right there. And the last area you can access it is right here, which is the high ground. And you can come along here. And then we've got the staircase that brings you down over there as well. This is how the defenders would get up here. So you got that. And then also this up here, which is kind of interesting. I don't think you can stand on this one, but you can stand on this one. So certain characters, again, can get up here, and then you can try to defend the point from up here. That's pretty neat. And you also have this little area right here. This is basically only accessible by characters that have some sort of vertical movement. And then over here is the defender's spawn room. So I think this might actually be this might be the satellite that's in some of those images that we saw on Lijiang Tower. I don't know. But got the little up here. This doesn't really go anywhere. This is just kind of there. And then a bunch of little stuff right here. The Explorer 2000. We got another images of the space station here. So when you're defending, you can exit through this side here. And when you come out through this side, you have access to the point right away, or you can go up the stairs. And then you have the main one, which lets you go out to the left, to the right. And then that's it. So the defenders have a little bit of a restricted access to the second point here. But, you know, if you're using like a Widow or a Hanzo or something, you just immediately get up on top of this and you know, start firing at the point, or you could try to get back up over here or something like that. So there's a lot of cool vertical stuff. So this is what Jeff Kaplan was talking about, where the attackers actually have a lot of cool high ground options. So if you're an attacker, you have the high ground on the point here. This actually reminds me of Hanamura a little bit, with that the top section on the right there, where you have to go up the stairs and stuff. So anyways, I really like how this map is designed. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a lot better than the old style, which is a lot more restricted and too many choke points and stuff like that. I think this is going to allow for a lot more creative ways to try to attack the point, rather than just, you know, kind of the same old thing over and over and over again. Again, it is a little bit disappointing that the low grav is kind of, you know, almost a throwaway thing, but again, it's for game balance. So but anyways, guys, let me know what you think about the map. Leave your feedback down in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to check out the Discord server, where you can join the community and find other players to group with. The link for that is in the description. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Also, special thanks to all my Patreon supporters for helping to make this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting the channel, check the links on screen and down below.